New tonight, new surveillance videos, body cameras, and witness testimony during the first week of the Maxwell Anderson trial. He's accused of killing and dismembering Sade Robinson after a first date in April of 2024.
Tomorrow, court resumes and the state will continue to make its case. Fox 6's Bria Jones looked at some of the key moments in court last week.
Calling State of Wisconsin versus Maxwell Anderson.
The first key moment in the trial of Maxwell Anderson, the 34-year-old appearing in court with a new look for his murder trial. Clean cut and freshly shaven, very different from his mugshot. On day one, a jury of 12 women and 3 men were selected inside Judge Laura Crivello's courtroom.
The jury service is, I believe, your highest form of civic responsibility that you will have as citizens of Wisconsin or citizens of the United States of America.
Prosecutors say Anderson killed and mutilated Sade Robinson following a first date on April 1st, 2024. Lead prosecutor Ian Vance Krzan laying out his case in opening statements.
That night, she was murdered by Maxwell Anderson. Her body was dismembered by Maxwell Anderson in a vicious and gruesome manner. And then Maxwell Anderson attempted to make her disappear from this world by discarding her body.
Key moment number 2, Anderson's defense attorney, Anthony Codden, reveals that someone else was inside Anderson's home when the two returned the night of their date.
What Pete Warbington will tell you is that he was home, he was there that night, there was no struggle, there was no fight, there was no horrific event, argument between Max and Sade, but this is a downstairs tenant who can hear even the TV playing. He doesn't hear a thing.
Building their case, the prosecution's first witness, Osiris Terrell, who first made the discovery of one of Robinson's body parts at Watermont Park the day after her date with Anderson.
We were walking down there and there was a severed leg.
New body camera footage taking the jury to the scene.
As they're walking, see that leg right there? Yeah.
Surveillance video of Watermont Park shows an unidentified silhouette on the bluff. More videos appear to show Robinson's car driving in the area the night she vanished, as questions remain of what happened to Robinson. Detectives retraced Robinson's steps. This video shows her leaving her apartment in the Brewers Hill neighborhood. She then goes to work at Pizza Shuttle before going out with Anderson. It wasn't until the next day, when she didn't show for work, that a manager contacted police.
When I messaged her, I said, please just text me and let me know you're okay, because she doesn't have to come to work. She doesn't have to answer her phone. But I just wanted her to let me know that she was okay, and I knew she would if she could. And when she didn't, I got very scared.
A big part of the investigation, Robinson's car found torched near 30th and Lisbon.
Who did that? He did that.
Key moment number 3, never before seen video from a corner store, street cameras, and county buses. Prosecutors say videos show Maxwell Anderson walking away wearing a backpack. Before that, he allegedly appears on surveillance footage driving Robinson's car in the area.
And a witness statement was reported that they had seen an individual walking away from the 2020 Honda Civic after throwing what the witness claimed appeared to be a lit lighter into the driver window.
Robinson's clothing matching the description of what she wore on the date were found in the trunk of the car. As more evidence places Anderson in the area where the fire was lit and her remains were discovered before heading home.
Do you see that person in court today?
I do. He's seated at the defense counsel's table wearing a blue button-up shirt with a white t-shirt underneath it.
Any objection?
I'm not going to comment on that.
Prosecutors zeroing in on Anderson as emotions run high into week 2 of the trial. The end of Friday's testimony focused on Robinson's torso and arm that were found in South Milwaukee more than 2 weeks after she was reported missing. The state will resume its case Monday at 8:45 a.m. In the studio, Bria Jones, Fox 6 News.